Play triple B defense initially. Half by for Na'Vi. Oh, slaughtered at the point of contact. Zip with 3. 2 with the M4, 1 with the Molotov, and quickly it's all down to just Simple. Now, we'll touch on this because Nuke was very much a solo effort from Simple. He was up just above, I think, 30 kills. The next closest of his teammate was like half that.
Yeah, I think Electronic was the next closest, and it took him a while to get there. Config is coming with that AWP, and boomich not seeing anything once those doors shut, so he can make a play confidently on either side. Bomb will get safely put down on the site. This is difficult. This is desperate. Perfecto holds out on blameF, who gets aggressive. Second player spotted. And boomich just trying to keep himself in contention here, not to be isolated. Farlig, he wants to play it on the door so that when it opens, boomich will be on the other side, but he gets the read instead. It's all down to that AWP that was picked up from Simple, and it's not going to get the kill. The defuse to come in. We have used all 30 rounds.
Crazy little retake. We said that Astralis had been playing some of these late rounds so well.
Though the shot does come back, the problem now is that Simple's left on 24. Just enough time that bomb is going to be planted, and Farlig has 81. The new recruits versus the wily old fox, and Simple is rotating back around. He wants to get up above. He wants to go up the ladder to try and take this site back. Farlig on top of the hut. How does he anticipate this? How does he get the read? Does he consider looking that direction at the right time? And Simple's arrived up top. Easy shot, surely. Easy indeed. Oh, he went for the spray rather than tap, but he'll get it. And we're not done yet. 15-10.
Another just brilliant mind game clutch from Simple. That's 2 in this map, but it's really not enough to keep them in it. That time, giving the footsteps away like he's flanking lobby. Plenty of time in the bomb timer for him to walk all the way back around towards heaven. And Farlig, that's a tough one to read.
Ticking, and he knows that. He can see it, but he has to be aware of where those rotations are coming from. So, config finally taken. Bit's the one that gets the kill. Glaive has to hold this, but smoke going out on it. Caught out. Bit was holding the...
But when we played them, this was like the biggest issue. I had like a really good ancient against the complexity. I was thriving, running around with the AWP, having a great time. We played against Astralis, and we knew that he was really good at like pressuring middle, but he was like in the window area consistently. So whenever I wanted to move from A to B, I was not able to because he was just there blocking my rotations as an AWPer. So I was completely useless in that game.
And you never know. The hard part too for you in that position as well is because config has such a deep playbook in that part of the map. Like you never know if he's going to be aggressive to have a little bit of a comeback. And we saw them kind of put in some pressure situations on certain maps throughout this group stage before boomich joined. Another comeback is going to be in the cards for Na'Vi if they want to close out the series in 2. All right, Bit. Holding a nade out. It's going to go a little deep. Decent. Actually, really good, nice damage on the Farlig and Zipix. blameF brought down to 80s. Everyone softened up. Simple is here for the lineup. The transfer over as Glaive jumps across. Simple has to do a little bit of skeet shooting. Config, the last one left with just a Glock, and Simple's at 23 HP. He's not even going to risk the rifle. His teammate will take care of it. So 4 frags for Simple. No ace. And Na'Vi is within 1.
Yep, back into it just like that by way of pistol. They won 4 straight in the first half, just to note with that pistol round. And then it was only until rounds 13 and 15 that they won the next ones that they did. So they'll try and at least do that this half.
Gate right in front of us, mollying down, getting the flash peaks, these kind of things. I think it's one of the biggest key components of playing the CT side on Ancient is to be aggressive at B.
Yeah, that part of the map gets so suffocating if you have success. Zip's going to lead the way in. He's turned into an entry fragger. The Clutch Minister going in first. He's dropped first as well. Perfecto's got 1 and still challenging. Doesn't want to swing too wide. He commits there. Traded by blameF. That's important. And Config now in position again to be aggressive and wrap around, but he's got to wait for the flames to subside. And I think the opportunity's passed, but maybe not.
Config absolutely nails it. They weren't even expecting him to be in that corner. When he gets vision back, makes no mistake on it. Still, he's going to be stared down. This would turn in to be a 4K if he can win out the round. Bomb is in the lane. boomich certainly aware of it, but they're going to play this on position because they know the position of Config. Some out of the shoulder as he just snuck away, and you can immediately see Simple turn direction with the AWP and stare this lane. So this is going to be difficult for Config to go out with that AWP being so closely guarding it, and Config goes down.
And he didn't have an AWP. There's no AWP in the server. This creates a lot of opportunities for how you want to play with AKs. You're not scared of like all the AWP angles and stuff like this. You can search knowing you have the 1 bullet headshot.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is a connector smoke from T-Spawn, but are they using it as a fake, or why is it throwing it from here compared to other positions?
might have just been chilling in position. Good kill from Bit as he enters in. Smoke gonna come in late, bounces.
That's the smoke. That is the late one. That's a crazy long smoke. But yeah, the timing of it, they entered on it.
Might be, I would assume it's just so they can actually kind of make it look like a contact play as that smoke's kind of coming in and you're not giving away the game by throwing it from a quicker smoke.
Yeah, that can definitely be true. That can definitely be true.
Boomich gets to lurk with that deagle. Get you one.
Oh, I don't think they saw him. I thought they saw him when they first ran by, but Xyp9x will get Boomich down. He'll take and welcome any additional kills, no doubt at this point. But
they're going to lose both these, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so. Simple's already...
Nice shot right through the edge of the smoke. Simple's going to take the opportunity of the IWP reload to close the gap, and that might be a bit too much, too ambitious. Jumps through the window. 3-on-2, and Electronic goes down next. He was on point on Ancient. Here he's getting shut down. Xyp9x and Farlig to defend. No kit. Here we go.
They ran a gun it as well. They actually checked it, but they saw and could not deliver. As Farlig was able to isolate one, it's going to be map point on that 2. I love when I try and sound smart.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Simple is, he's in a mood today. I think he's having a celebration that he's got his big boy Boomich back in action in the lineup here at ESL Pro League because he is a monster, just walking into entry kills everywhere he goes. 3-on-3. There is a kit on config.
I don't think it is this simple. Okay, maybe it is. They walked out, but that is a lovely shot to trade it back. Glaive with accuracy as ever. And now config strikes dropping down. Electronic trades that. We sit to a 3-on-3, but blameF finds him and the bomb downstairs. Bitch gonna get caught out. He walked too far forward. And Inferno essentially by himself right now, just trying to keep the defense at bay as the rest of them are gonna head over toward A.
Yeah, exactly. They are running like pretty close contact. Config is searching with the P250. He wants to get the opening. Ooh. And a dink, but through the wall.
Yeah, just throws him off a little bit. But there's Bit for you. Nice headshot and Simple as well. Good combination. The Desk just talked about that pairing and how good they can be. Yeah, this is tough now. I mean, the bomb site that you've lost access to it. So Pissed Around ends up being an absolute slaughter.
Yeah, blameF was the one that was off the site early on. He's just trying to rotate back over in that direction. No utility to cover off those choke points and the accuracy. Pretty sharp so far from Na'Vi. So this round, I think, done. We can conclude as blameF finds himself in a 1-on-5. Katie, and we were talking a little bit before this match started. Boomich is back, but you mentioned Aleksandr B was kind of slow his first game with G2, and they went through a similar situation. How do you think they'll be? Because, again, Hetrick was playing in the hotel room for a portion of this as well.
Yeah, I mean, just quickly touching upon Hetrick, I think.
Very good the way it plays. And I love it because it is, I mean, Vertigo obviously now as well, but it is one of the only maps with multiple levels, which is very difficult to design for obvious reasons. Gravity is very one-directional.
Yeah. Oh, Simple.
What a statement.
Jesus.
Oh my, why is that done that to us? Simple waiting for them to come back up. You're right, it hasn't been an easy half at all. Simple's going to get 2 further kills, but really at this point, they're just to keep guns in the hands for his teammates. The money is dwindling. They have a little bit left to buy and pass that around. Spread the wealth. But yeah, Astralis looking a much, much better team this game. I mean, I know it's the CG side of Nuke, but even still, they've looked better in the duels. They're actually communicating and getting crossfires and trades. Looking pretty good. And they lost the pistol as well. And then that of the one on Cash when it used to be there.
Door's got a long, storied history.
Yeah, absolutely. Can the new Cash door be blown apart? The old one couldn't be.
I believe so.
Yeah, I haven't played the new Cash very much. I mean, I have, but I just haven't played it enough to notice those details. I haven't done an actual 5v5 on it. A lot of deathmatch.
Smoke down for blameF. This round's a little bit more calm and cautious approach from Na'Vi.
But uncomfortably, Perfecto has made his way into the lobby. 2 kills on the very powerful UMP. Oh. My goodness, Glaive not easily able to walk through the door, though the shot does come back. The problem now is that Simple's left on 24. Just enough time that bomb is going to be planted, and Farlig has 81. The new recruits versus the wily old fox, and Simple is rotating back around. He wants to get up above. He wants to go up the ladder to try and take this site back. Farlig on top of the hut. How does he anticipate this? How does he get the read? Does he consider looking that direction at the right time? And Simple's arrived up top. Easy shot, surely. Easy indeed. Oh, he went for the spray rather than tap, but he'll get it. And we're not done yet. 15-10.
Another just brilliant mind game clutch from Simple. That's 2 in this map, but it's really not enough to keep them in it. That time, giving the footsteps away like he's flanking lobby. Plenty of time in the bomb timer for him to walk all the way back around towards heaven. And Farlig, that's a tough one to read. You think Simple's just being patient, hoping you're going to peek. That movie is the pinnacle of Nicolas Cage's career.
Yeah, well, that sucks because it seems like he had a pretty shitty career then, didn't it? Look at this stack as they wait for them to try and push. Why not?
He bought 11 castles, Matt. He did not have a bad career. Maybe bad investment advice.
Astralis just trying to keep the camaraderie high right now, trying to bait them in.
Yeah, it's hoping for some. You're hoping that someone's going to push up into it and just see if you get a. Yeah, taking, but Bit's got to hold on a little bit longer because Perfecto had to walk all the way back to get the bomb.
Bits trying to run away from the flash, can't do it. Zipix with the kill. Contribution, he's up to 2.
That's a nice player to be forced to make passive just due to the damage that you've dealt to him. That's got to be comforting. Oh, good timing on the spam. Even getting some chip damage onto Farlig. There goes Config, finally cleaned up by Simple through the smoke. Yes, it is, and they need a lot more players to survive all the way through the round. That was one Simple might want to have back. Good shot.
Navi. Oh, that chicken replicated the shots from the Deagle. Bang, bang, bang. That was not the noise
that was makes. Not a chicken noise at all.
I don't know what that was. That's the sound of the police. That's all I got for that one.
Ooh.
Why? You love to see that. It's
spicy.
Can I have his Deagle? Mine never does that.
Mine doesn't either.
I would have like ricocheted the bullet back and hit me somehow.
Yeah. Been there.
It would have been like that guy that experimented. Yeah. Please, can I have his Deagle? The guy that experimented with the 3D printed gun and when he shot it, it just like exploded in his hand or whatever.
I didn't see that at all.
Yeah, well, guy spamming the door. Simple's outside this time on the AWP. Jumps to see if anyone's atop of silo. No one is yet. Corner smoke and deep onto Secret. We haven't seen him go that way in a while. But it's certainly going to force the rifle.
Yeah, through the edge of the vent. Farlig knows the possibility as Boomich wraps around. Oh, he just drops.
Oh, that's so outrageous. Think he could still catch him off on this. No, he couldn't because he went to the hut instead. Farlig turns back and nails it.
That's unfortunate timing in pretty much every single way for Boomich.
Yep, that really is.
Nothing could have gone worse for Boomich in that situation. 7-4, 3-round lead. 7 straight as well for Astralis. Awesome to see. 16 kills for blameF, flexing, which is also mostly the talent's fault. The broadcast talent's fault.
The talent. Okay.
That's how I'd like you to refer to me from now on, Matt.
Okay, sure, will do. Can you spell that out for me?
That'll be my new stage name.
Okay. The talent. Well, it's Boomich trying to do it again here. Hold on. 2 HP. He somehow survives that first attack. Flash out as well. Oh my god, if he had hit the headshot right there on the repeak, that would have been remarkable. He's still using this box directly. Hard to see over it though, so does glaive elect to cross.
Oh, no way.
Doesn't even matter, Boomich. That is ridiculous. That is the thickest round you'll ever see.
He's doubled his kills in one round, but I don't know how he didn't get tagged bouncing between the box and the pillar. With 2 health.
There's no way Glaive knows the HP there.
No, of course not.
Because he runs him down if he does.
But you would have thought at least one like went through an edge just accidentally. Oh my lord. And Glaive had such a great round as well. Woo, that's a big exhale.
The site, so no, there's not. He's got to go alone. He's got to line up. Farlig killed Glaive. Oh, he baited him into it. He got away. I thought he got it through the edge of the box, but no, Farlig overreacts. And they have to be gray screened. They can't go through it. Perfecto's giving up all of his ammunition, though. A little bit nervous, I think, in that situation.
A little bit blind, I think. I think he's just hoping and praying they're actually going to jump through it while he's spraying down. But this flank could be everything. Farlig's going to come back and check it. One missed shot, and Boomich is going to open up an avenue back into the round. Farlig unsure of where it's going to come from.
What is he? He's looking for a smoke or something. Now he's lining up something. Ooh. And the patient pays off. Flash middle.
Tell you what he lined up. Farlig's head.
Yeah. Really quick before this match.
So they haven't spotted him at all yet, and they're going to think this is safe. This could be massive. That last player, Farlig, had to fire at him. Now they know, and they're not gone yet.
It's a silencer, man. It's so strong.
Yeah, apparently he didn't call that out. That's ridiculous.
Well, it's hard to tell as that smoke's clearing where that's coming from. Maybe you're thinking you're just getting shot from... Going to be pushing down mid. Na'Vi that round goes for a change of pace, so it's Astralis' turn to change the pace of their defense all the way down. blameF has 2. Simple can't handle it all. And there goes Boomich as well.
How sick and quick is that?
Has some money, he has 4,800, but then he can't have any utility. So they're probably going to opt for no AWP and the more utility, so that's the rough side of being an AWP when you lose it like that. You're just not going to get it.
Ooh. What a brutal utility dump.
Yeah, poor Simple, 3 HP.
Oh my lord.
He does. Does he one? Yes, he does. Of course he does. Of course he figures out, all right, they put everything here, they've spammed it with all their worth, and they haven't found me. They're not going to be looking. No way.
That's a nade. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
It's the nade. Don't worry. Everyone.
Oh my god, I thought he hit the jump shot. It was the nade. But still 2 kills on 3 HP. Give the man some credit.
He's about to get 3, Matt.
Dude, Ace with 3 HP would be absolutely sick, but he doesn't want to overextend on that play. Config is going to get locked out by a Molotov instead, but he's going to make his noise as he walks in, and it is going to be a third for Simple. This is remarkable. He gets every kill on 3 HP, and the round is done. They're going to save back to what they were. They're a whole different team. You can't compare that to the 4 major winning, Grand Slam winning, best of all time. Simple.
Go for it.
Speaking of the best of all time, already crossing over. He's going to go back for it after the flash, knowing that they've likely crossed as well, but he's missed a shot. Uncharacteristic game so far from Simple. 3 kills only, and that is a massive one to miss because the bomb's in the open and Config goes right through the smoke. Begun them for the tap with the P250. This is smart from Glaive. Took advantage of pushing him back in that corner, seeing that he was reloading runs, and he's picked up an MP9, which is absolutely deadly against Bit's 49 HP. Smoke's going to try and cover. He's through it. He's heard, though, and Bit will keep this game alive. We go 15-12.
That took all 6 bullets left in the magazine for Bit to get that one. 1 shot missed, and it would have been the end of the map. 15-12. 3 more. 3 more chances for Astralis to take us to map 3.
Starting to get toward the ramp. Open the doors at control to give the sense of a possible different approach, and he actually caught off Zippis, who was staring it down. Now, he was low HP. That's going to give away the game. You can see how tentative and slow they were clearing the back stairs, though, with those doors open. That gave him the time to isolate Zippix. Trajectory of the nade. Knows one at least was on the stairs, but he'll hear him running back. That's the low HP player. Simple's going to follow it. Oh, he's buying so much time for himself. Follows the footsteps away, knowing that they're going back down to the door. He's hit Farlig, and he might not be done with this round yet. Simple with all 3, and it's the round to Na'Vi.
That's absolutely beautiful. You're exactly right. Just the broken window, the door opening, bought him time to get aggressive towards...
Again, flashed into position, tries to fire the smokes in cave. Simple. So good, so fast, up close. Doesn't even need to flick. He's just firing that quickly. He goes back around again. Glaive, and he turns around knowing Config's behind them. Hang on, that's 3 already. He's uncertain as to where the others are, but he's...
Glaive never checks. I don't think there's a world in which Bit clears hard left here.
No chance. He'll hear it, walk out. Only one place he can be. Bit goes down, and 7-0.
7-0, and even more importantly, well, yeah, part of the reason why they're up 7-0.
In the beginning, struggling a little bit, and then they brought in Aleksandr, and people like, okay, now we'll get them going, but it's not as easy as you might think when your IGL comes in and you already played like 3 games.
Yeah, well, I guess if it's any consolation, Boomich will be loving the fact that he's had to do absolutely nothing so far.
Yeah. It's exactly also, they met the easier teams in the first 3 games, which, like, now when it's crunch times, it's...
No, but that is a fair point, because we saw that they struggled to close out maps against complexity, both times. Simple.